So,
Okay.
ma'am, it has been a while. How are you? How you been?
Oh, I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great as well. Thank you so much for asking. I know, like recently, I have started my online spoken English classes where trying to find the students who are belongs to rural area because you know very well they have access of internet. Am I right? But they do not have any
Mhm.
speaking. Yes or no? So that
Yeah.
exactly I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Okay.
So, ma'am, tell me your journey right now. Are you being consistent nowadays?
Actually, really, I'm not consistent.
Okay. So, what are the things are you involved nowadays? Why are you not
I'm
being
not.
consistent?
I'm not that much consistent. The reason is because I'm preparing for aviation industry. So right now I'm busy for the preparations of my aviation industry for like I have to do so much study about the aviation industry. So this is very important for me. So that's why I'm not able to be consistent on this
Okay.
platform or any kind of videos. I'm not making any kind of conversations, all these things. But I'm having conversation on episode and app, which is like for the 7 minutes. So 7 minutes is like not much time. So I'm not using like this application for now because of my busy schedule. So you sent me message to like yesterday night and
Right.
let's have make a video conversation or something. So I was like let's do it tomorrow because I have free time.
Okay. Okay. Now, how about your health right now? You're looking great health wise.
Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm doing well, pretty well.
And you,
uh,
yeah, you mentioned that you're from Himachal Pradesh. Am I right?
yes, I'm from Himachal Pradesh.
And recently, I heard the news. That attack happened in Kashmir. Right? Have you heard about it
Yeah.
or not?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Why not? This like this news is very terrifying and horrible, you can
Very
say.
good.
And yeah,
So there could be so many reasons, right? Why do you think, people are fighting each other, like terrorism keep increasing in that area? What is your take on this?
okay. Uh, there is the reason they gave and they shoot a man just because they asked their religion, like
Okay,
you are
religion.
Hindu or you are Hindu or not, you are Hindu or Muslim, something maybe. And then when they said like we are Hindu, so suddenly they got shoot,
I
like
think
they
the
got shoot.
main reason, the root of the problem would be the Kashmir, the piece of land, right?
Yes,
Both
yes.
both countries are claiming, right? India also claiming this is
Yeah,
our land. Pakistan
yeah,
also.
like
It
half
started
Kashmir
like
is.
what? Yeah, it started 100 years ago, like when partition happened, right?
Yes,
Yeah, so
and the
it could be
half
very
Kashmir,
difficult. People are suffering from that, right?
yeah, like half Kashmir is in India, half is in Pakistan. So the thing is, I don't know is the problem with these kinds of peoples, and what is running like around these kinds of things, like terrific tax and all these things, terrorist. Oh, this is like very painful for those who is surviving there, and maybe some of people survived.
Yeah.
If,
And when we
if
talk about Kashmir is very well known for like in tourism, right?
yes,
So it's going to impact on tourism right now. People will not go. You know, I
but
mean, they will go, but like it required time, right? We people require like healing process, right? Then only they are going to, because right now they're not sure. Their places are not, safe. And this is the first time that you know, terrorists attack like civilians, right? Before that, they were attacking only soldiers only. So it could be very serious problem, especially for economy. If you say
yeah.
that economy
Yeah,
stand up,
but the
right?
government, okay, so now government take action like regarding this Pakistanis, all the visas are banned and all these things in those rivers. So I can say the water supply is also banned. But the reason is like politician, like how can I explain this? Like politician. For the
That,
public,
that
public,
they just
public
want to
is
do
not stupid.
politics, right? Yeah, like see,
Yeah.
like what happened because of this incident right now. There could be so many problem will happen between Hindu and Muslim people, right? Misunderstanding, and that will
Yeah.
lead like a lots of
This
conflict, right?
understanding is causing like very fast time. You can see this is not for today. This is no. This is not for today's. But
Okay.
the question is why this is happening, and at that time there is no like touristed places. There is as will have to have like army at their place at that kind of places because Kashmir is a very sensitive place. You can say sensitive.
It's like one of the beautiful place of India, right? Like
You
people
can say
go.
it's a beautiful. It's a beautiful, but it's a
Yeah,
dangerous zone. You can say it's
yeah,
a dangerous zone.
yeah.
So
Okay.
the question is that
Government should take very strict action, and they're taking strict action. But people are getting brainwashed. By name of the God, right? Okay,
yes.
and you know very well, like these people came, like 5, 6 people came to attack tourism, and they know very well they're going to die because they're an
Yes.
outnumber, right? They one day they were going to die, but still they're coming because they
Mhm.
have mindset. I will die, don't care about it. Okay, that kind of mindset they have right now.
Yes, yes, they have the terrorist mindset is like they don't feel any kind of shame about doing these
Yeah.
things, these kinds of things. So the question, but the question is like like government is for the public view. Well, what the public says, like we are not fools, we are not stupid. Like you are saying, we are like we are banned all these things from the Pakistan and all these things. But the problem is why this is happening? Why this is happened? What is the reason?
Yeah.
And there is no one. There is no one like no army forces around the place or
Mhm.
something. And who gave this kind of information to the terrorist?
Weapon supplyment, it is also important thing, right? Like who's supplying them weapons, bombs and guns, AK-47, like this is also very important. We have to keep the mind, they have lots of resources there, right? Somebody supplying the weapons, right? That is the reason they
From
have
the
confidence right now. Okay.
maybe from the Indians, or I think there's two or three locals and others like Pakistanis.
Okay. See, like there should be like a gala, they must have been crossing the the borders, right? They know how to access the border, right? And that is
Yes,
the problem. Yeah, you have
yes,
seen like a Bajrangi Bhaijaan, movie. It was very good movie, but they are shown how they're trespassing, like com- commuting at that border. So that is
yes.
also very serious issue.
And the thing is like is not stupid, and you are
Yeah,
saying like moving around the steps, like we are banning all the things from the Pakistan, cut ties with all cut ties with Pakistan, all these things. But public is not stupid because the what is the reason, like why this is happening? No security around the place. Like Kashmir is a very
actually,
sensitive.
when you talk about in that area, when the attack happened recently, that area is not reachable easily. So you have to go on the horses or you have to go on the foot. Okay, so very far away from like a security. So that is the reason the terrorists choose that particular area to attack the civilians.
But terrorists know about all the places. Like they
Yeah,
have
they
knowledge of
understand. They see, like they also born and brought up in those areas, right? Probably, so
yeah,
they know
for
very
local.
well the knowledge area, right? The knowledge of that particular area. So
But we
even
are
we
not.
don't know what are their motivation, right? They could have been gone through very terrible that probably we are not able to see. But killing, people, innocent people, it is not moral things to do, right? They are going to get punishment, obviously.
Like the one thing, only one thing. You are Hindu or Muslim, and they ask only one thing, like one word,
But
Hindu or
but,
Muslim. If it's yes,
but one thing you also know, there is one guy, okay, he belongs to Muslim, okay, okay, and that particular guy also got shot because he tried to snatch the gun, and he was a Muslim. He tried to stop them, like, why are you killing innocent people? And
Mhm.
but they didn't listen to him and they shot him.
Yes,
So
yes. And the guy
not
is
only
only one in their family.
yeah, yeah. See, like the militaries, they're definitely going to take action, but the thing is, this kind of safe are not safe anymore, right? For traveling,
But
right?
military is taking action, like, but not by themselves. If the government give the in India, if the government gives any kind of order, so they took action. Obviously, they are going to take action. But this question is for government,
Yeah. See,
not for
government
government.
knows everything. Okay, like see, like when we talk about like militaries knows what is the exact problem. Okay, but sometimes the like, politics also happening, right? Like maybe the politics issues they are not able to take proper action, right? So I think military should have like a total access of that particular area. Then only they're going to get rid of such a terrorism from that area, right?
Yeah, recently I seen one news like PM Modi is coming Bihar or something. Bihar district, sorry, Bihar state,
Mhm. No, actually
and
yeah, actually Modi at that time was there, like I think in Dubai. Okay, he was having meeting, and
uh,
when the news broke out, he decided to come to Delhi. Okay, he
mhm.
come to Delhi right now. Probably he's gonna visit to the victims family.
Yeah. But the news is like, I don't know if this is true or false, but the news is like, we are not going to welcome the Modi in our state in a very grand way or all these things, and like people are so much angered with these kinds of things, and they are very showing their anger towards uh, terrorism attacks and all these things, and government are not doing nothing.
See, like obviously people are going to get angry because it is a major setback, right? Because when you talk about Kashmir, we have very good images, right? When you talk about 90s, 80s, they there are so many movies had been filmed in those areas. So because of the Kashmir is very famous because of the movies, the scenery of that particular place, right? Now people are afraid to go there, right? So you just imagine like
Yes,
how many terror people have, right?
yes, but the question, one question also arises, like, where is the security?
So like we have to imagine like security is there, but security guard cannot go in those areas, right? Secluded areas, isolated areas. They will not go there, and that is the reason these terrorists getting advantage of it. See,
Yes,
even if you have world class security, you cannot develop the security. You can send the security in a secluded area, right? Because you have priority. This area is your most priority. Okay, when attack happen, then they will send armies in that particular area. Yeah.
yeah, but this is very important. Like, if you know, this place is very famous for tourists, and all the people visit on this place, these kinds of place. So this is very important. Like, it should be a very critical condition, and this is something very horrifying to
And
define.
there was a guy, okay, who was a Navy officer, right? Like he was 26 years old.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
and I saw some pictures of him. Like wife is crying. It has been like 6 or 7 days, right? Only they were on
Okay.
honeymoon. Okay,
It's very
initially they
violent.
yeah initially they tried to go to Europe, like abroad to celebrate honeymoon, right? But they didn't
Hmm.
get a visa. Okay, so because of that they decided to go to Kashmir. So
Yes.
very tragic end there, and people are very angry. See, like not only like in Kashmir people died, like people died from different country, state like
No,
Maharashtra,
no,
Gujarat,
and from the foreigner, from the foreign countries as well.
foreign
Foreign
countries.
countries.
Okay, I don't know that.
Yeah, I heard like in maybe news. I heard something like from the foreigners, and maybe one or two foreigners are also visited at that place at that
Oh,
time. And
they also died. Okay, they killed them, right?
yeah,
See, that the mindset of terrorism, these terrorists are very dangerous. They don't care about whether they're going to die or not. Okay, that is makes them very most dangerous thing. You know.
but what do you can like see like
Now
the
we have
time.
to take some precaution. How we are going to prevent. Yeah, how we are going to prevent such a kind of scenarios. Okay, because peoples are civilians are very scared now. Visiting those
And
particular area.
people, they didn't got couch till now.
Okay. See, like nowadays, securities, I think, especially when you talk about the Kashmiri people, right? Like they are also very supportive. Okay, they also condemn, like they're also kind of criticizing the act which had been happening right now, because Muslim also died, Hindu also died. Okay, so we have to understand that these we have to prevent such a scenarios in, like, there should be some kind of laws, you know that in particular areas, because Pakistan will keep doing this thing because they still believe the particular piece of land is belongs to them. Okay,
Yes.
that is the main
And
main.
they are going very stubborn and they are like doing these things cowardly. You can say this is very
Yeah,
coward. If you are able to see face to face like all these things, so you can.
officially these people are not going to agree, like we are sending the people, right? Officially they are not like we are promoting to terrorism, we are supplying the guns, weapons to those
Yeah,
peoples. Okay, but because this is about politics, these things are happening, and nowadays so many people also corrupt, and I think that is the reason these things are keep happening nowadays.
because some of maybe some of our sides of people, our Indian sides of people also
There could be
much with it.
people people can people get corrupt easily, right? That is
Yes.
the issue. Yeah, corruption is everywhere, in every sector of field.
Yeah.
There is a corruption, right? Even if you go to police station to file an FIR, they will not file your FIR easily. If you bribe them, there could be possible they will take it, and these officers don't want to admit openly. Okay, they need some money.
Yeah,
So
money
that
is everything.
money is everywhere. Money is
Yeah.
important
More
nowadays.
than
If you don't have
human.
money, yeah.
This is very disgusting thing to like.
Okay, ma'am, tell me something about your life, like right now, how your life is going on, how is your study going on? I think you're looking very energetic today. Like, I think you're doing well
Uh,
in your life.
I don't know why I'm looking intelligent because uh, you know what, I have one test today evening.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
why that's why I'm a little bit nervous about the test. But the thing is very difficult about related my courses and all these things. And the thing is, I'm not paying any kind of attention like in improving my English. Or this is very bad thing for me. And
Ma'am,
my
what are your good and bad habits? Because everybody has good and bad habits, right? Like my bad habits would be like, I have developed the habit each and every day I like to drink lots of tea or coffee. Okay, this is my bad habit. Okay, so I'm trying to cut off this thing because it is it's not good for my body. I'm skinny person, like skinny guy. Okay, so I want to put some weight, I want to eat healthy. Whatever I want to put in my body, I should be very conscious about it, right? So do you have such bad habits in your life? I want to know that.
I have so many bad habits. I can
Okay.
I don't even count these kinds of habits. Um,
Yeah.
Firstly, I'm very sluggish, and
Sluggish.
at
Okay.
the morning, yeah, at the morning, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl.
Okay.
And second, like I said, I'm very lazy. I don't know why. Today I'm much like, but otherwise
Okay.
I'm very lazy. And um, yeah, and nowadays my habit is I'm not doing any kind of like thing for improving my English. And this is
Okay.
very bad because my profession is all about English.
Okay.
So
So,
I'm
ma'am,
yeah,
may I know, like, do you have a sibling or not? Because I
I
haven't.
yeah, I do have one younger brother.
Okay, how
He's
old is he right now? Studying in
he's
school or?
he is 2 years younger than me. Like he's around 21, and he's completed his graduation. And right now he's thinking like joining any university or all these things, or maybe this year.
And how is the relationship with your brother? Because most of the siblings are fighting, right? Do you fight with him often?
Obviously,
Okay.
obviously, obviously, but
Who give up? Who give
yeah,
up
he's
easily? Who give up easily? Like you or
oh, so like he's I can say he's calm.
okay, calm guy.
I'm yeah, I'm not calm. I'm like
Okay.
I have anger issues, most of anger
Okay, anger
issues.
issue. Okay.
But he's calm,
So, ma'am,
so we don't
what are
have
you?
that
Uh,
fight.
what? what are your priorities? Like, what would be your first priority right now?
Okay, so firstly, my first priority is like I'm going to like tell about my only for my studies because this right now my short-term goal is like firstly improving my English and secondly like I have to crack the interview for the
Okay.
aviation.
Okay. And what would be your second priority?
Already said to
Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
First English and second is to crack my interview for aviation industry.
And how much salary are you expecting? It would be confidential. Like if you feel comfortable, so how much salary expectation you have at this point? Suppose if you able to crack the job interview, so how much salary you're expecting?
Okay, so do you know about aviation industry?
Sorry, what? Come again?
You know about aviation industry?
I don't know, honestly.
Aviation industry is like I'm preparing for um like cabin crew.
Okay.
Yeah. So cabin crew, ground staff, like air hostess.
Aerospace. Okay.
Yes. So
Do you have any like relative or any friends who are already working in this domain?
no, 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 no,
No, I
no.
don't have. Okay. Okay, so ma'am, I think my time is up, and thank you so much for giving your beautiful time. Okay, and
Yeah.
it's my pleasure to talk. And nowadays, I don't have any opportunities because Skype having lots of issues. I'm not able to make
Mhm.
videos as well. You're also having the same. I don't know whether I'm going to have this recording or not. If I'm going to be
Sometimes,
lucky, then I will. Yeah,
yeah, sometimes the problem is like we are not able to record the video on Skype app because there is no option
yeah.
like for recording. And
Okay.
yeah, one thing I want to say, like today my English is like not much better. I don't know why because I'm having a conversation like very a long time.
Yeah. We take breaks. That's will it's happen. Like if you take 10 days of gap, 5 days of gap, would be very difficult to get back on the track, right?
That's why I'm saying like I already take like maybe 2 weeks. Uh,
Gap, right?
so this
Okay, ma'am.
is
Can you send me one
so
thumbnail, one photo for thumbnail? I would appreciate
oh,
that.
I will send or you can take.
Okay, okay. Bye for now then. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you so much.